Hi Sagittarius, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at the situation as to what happened between the two of you. Then we'll see the advice for that situation in the second spread. And then spread number 3, we'll see new love coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. So here's the situation, Sagittarius. We have the High Priestess clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Moon clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the King of Cups clarified by the Ten of Swords. And we have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. You know what? It took me a quick second. I did not notice it right away. Is that the first 3 cards that came out were all water, right? The High Priestess and the Moon, it could be Pisces or Cancer. The King of Cups is also a water sign indicator. However, all clarifiers and the card on the bottom of the deck, they're all swords. So water clarified by swords, right? By air. Water clarified by air. And what I can tell you, what I think happened was some kind of truth came to the surface about this King of Cups. And you probably confronted them about that, and as a result of that, it was unacceptable to you, right? Whatever that truth was, you just couldn't be a part of your life, and you shut them down. You had to drop this person, right? That's how I see this. In a nutshell, that's what I think. So anyway, the King of Cups, right? Clarified by the Ten of Swords, that's the person. Most likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their charts. The High Priestess and the Moon, like I said, is also water. But at the same time, there are 2 cards in the tarot deck that could be interpreted as cards of secrets. And those are the 2 cards. The High Priestess and the Moon could be interpreted as cards of secrets, somebody who is not telling you about something they had or have, right? Something being hidden from you. And you somehow found out about it, right? The High Priestess is clarified by the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a card of a research or spying, right? For some of you, perhaps you received the message. The Page of Swords, by the way, is also a message. Somebody sent you a message or reached out to you or told you something you did not know about this King of Cups, and then you confronted them with the Ace of Swords, right? Or perhaps you suspected something was off, something was wrong, something didn't line up, and you did your own research with the Page of Swords. I don't know how far you went. You know, some of you could have hired like a private investigator, or you just simply looked at their profiles or even followed them on the streets. I don't know. But with the Page of Swords, you did your research, you did your investigation, and you found out whatever they were hiding from you. Again, with the Moon and the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords, this is you confronting them, right? And it turns out, yep, whatever they were hiding, that was true. And with the Ten of Swords clarifying the King of Cups, you had to shut them down, because whatever that was just simply unacceptable to you, was a deal breaker. You just, no. Right? The Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I think in this case, the Two of Swords, this is you shutting down and not wanting to deal with this individual anymore. Yeah, Sagittarius, that's what I have for this reading so far. But let's take a look at the advice spread, just in case, real quick. Here's the advice, Sagittarius, for the situation we saw in the previous spread. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the World. The only way I can interpret this from the advice point of view, from the advice perspective, is don't punish yourself. Sagittarius, you could be, punishing yourself. You could be up in your head thinking, how did you let this happen? How did you not see this right away? How did they manage to fool you or hide something like this from you? Don't do that. That's the advice. All right, let it go. Flip the page, right? The World on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of an ending. And it's the only major arcana card on the table, and I think that's the advice for you right there. Yeah, it's time to let it go. And I know it's probably easier said than done, but you're not going to get anywhere if you just keep sitting in that energy. All right? And we're not gonna get anywhere either if we stay with this spread. I think it's time to go. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Here's the third spread, Sagittarius. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Eight of Wands. Then we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Lovers, and we also have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini or pretty much any zodiac sign. You know what? This looks like an advice as well. This looks like an advice, Sagittarius. The advice for you is to go travel. Get out of the house, and love will find you. As a matter of fact, it could be the love of your life that will find you. Okay? The Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. What we have on the bottom of the deck is often considered to be what you don't see coming, right? And perhaps that's exactly what's happening here. The Ace of Cups is what you don't expect coming, right? The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. The Ace of Cups is the most loving ace out of all four aces, right? We do start with the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Swords. I think this is the way things are right now. The Five of Pentacles, this is you feeling sad, even miserable, feeling left out in the cold. The Three of Swords is the reason, because you have a broken heart. The Three of Swords is a card of a broken heart. However, here comes travel. Here comes the trip, right? The Six of Swords clarified by the Eight of Wands. Both of them could be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere. And since one is clarifying the other, I think that's what it is. Even if you don't have anybody to go with, just get out of the house and go somewhere. During the day, during the weekend, what have you. If you can, get some friends together. Perhaps you have friends at other remote destinations. Go see them. Alright? And the thing about the Six of Swords, this card always talks about things getting better. It's an improvement card. It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. It's a card of a rough patch being over. The Eight of Wands clarifying it is not only one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's the Cupid's Arrows card. The Cupid's Arrows. The Cupid wants you to go. The Cupid will accompany you. If you're going by yourself, don't worry. You do have a Cupid with you. But jokes aside, yeah, love will find you. Somehow travel or going on a trip is a part of this, right? Right next to the deck we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Lovers. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment, right? And in some tarot decks the Nine of Cups looks like there's some kind of a celebration going on, right? For some of you, you could be going to some kind of a celebration, right? That's where you could be traveling. But it could be anything. It could be, a couple of miles, a couple of kilometers away from where you live, or it could be a couple of thousand miles or kilometers from where you live. Okay? In some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups looks like there's people sitting around and celebrating. In other tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, people are sitting around the table and enjoying a meal, right? But so yeah, it could be either an event you could be traveling to, but it could be you simply feeling this way as a result of you finding the love of your life, right? The Lover is clarifying the Nine of Cups. Could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but the Lovers is also a card of a choice. But at the same time, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could be the love of your life. Yeah, like I said. So yeah, get out of the house, Sagittarius, if you can. And that's where love will find you. That's all I can tell you about this. But this looks promising, right? The Lovers and the Ace of Cups are beautiful, amazing cards. Beautiful, amazing cards. All right, Sagittarius? So yep. That's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing the rest of the month.